Welcome to our video series on improving your copywriting. In this video, we'll explore the importance of using the right language. In this video, I'm going to talk through something that's very important, actually critically important to successful copy, but that is often overlooked or misunderstood. And that's the language used in your copy. And what I mean by that is, who are you writing to, and what kind of language do they respond to? Okay, I have an example here again. First website builder. This is really aimed at home users of computers who aren't comfortable with computers. So it's writing to them in a way that they'll respond to. For example, if this website was rewritten completely and it was written in corporate speak, very dry, lots of niche vocabulary and so on, it obviously wouldn't work very well because it would be a lot harder to read, and it wouldn't be as if the website owner was talking directly to the reader. So you have to write to the people who are reading in a tone of voice, or if you will, using a vocabulary they'll respond to. That comes from knowing your market and knowing what kind of language they use, and again, paying attention to the competition and seeing what's working for them consistently and being aware of that. Here, it's really written in a one-to-one style, as if the owner of the website is talking directly to his readers in a friendly way and getting them excited about solving, in this case, their website creation problem once and for all. Are you terrified by the idea of building your own website? Confused? Frustrated, despondent, even hacked off because you don't know how to start or who to trust? Relax. Okay, would you use this language to an employee of a company thinking about building their own website? Probably not, because that's really a completely different audience. If you think of an employee in Company X who's been given the task of browsing the web and finding the most relevant course to help the company quickly and easily create their own website, then this page really doesn't talk to those people, because even though an employee is a single person, they're browsing the web on behalf of their company. So that's what they're going to be keeping in mind. What does the company want? What's right for the company? And this doesn't come across as right for the company, although it does come across as right for a home user. So that's quite important. So this really does come from knowing your market and seeing what works in your market and understanding how to write to them. Again, use the example of an employee browsing the web for a web design course. Think as well in that example that the employee may list a number of potentials, and then those potential choices may be reviewed by a committee. So let's say one of those potentials is full of hype and loaded with exclamation points and so on. To a company committee, that may not come across as very serious and may even be considered as inappropriate. So that's where knowing exactly who you're writing to and the kind of language they'll respond to comes in. Okay, I'm quickly going to another example, and you could say that this is the other extreme of the same market. Whereas First Website Builder is really for home users, and it's presented in a very friendly style, this site is very matter-of-fact and really just like a big catalog. There are some sales presentation elements, for example, some testimonials here, but there's no hype. It's presented in a very matter-of-fact way, and interestingly, instead of a sales letter, you just have to browse their offerings. And they do actually have many samples, so they offer a lot of sampling on this website. But it's really a different style and aimed at quite a different market. So again, the best way to become familiar with this is really know your market, understand your competition and how they present their offerings, what works for your competition, and take the best elements of what works in your market and incorporate it into your own offers and copy.